Well, here we are. We've arrived. Lots of, well, actually not so many police, but a number of them. And we have to get inside. Wonderful. Here we are, the XR Principles and Values. Take a look at that. And move along. All right, let's see if we can find some. Okay, here's people with XR stuff.
Yay, sticker dog!
What color sticker do you want, Merlin?
You can put a sticker on Roger the Reality Rooster here. Let's see. Even LCP can have a sticker on her forehead.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good.
That's good. And one maybe on mine, or maybe a different color.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's just for the variety, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You can't have a substandard one there.
Okay.
Hi.
LCP.
Good, how are you?
Right on her forehead.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, here we go. We're on.
No, I'm just here to get.
All right, so we've made it with Roger the Reality Rooster and LCP, the low carbon panda. SustainaClaus, yes. From here, well, we were here in 2019 for the original.
So I've come from like a week out. Oh, it's SustainaClaus.
Yes,
Hello,
we're back. We're back.
Brilliant,
2
brilliant.
years hiatus. Now it's back to the battle.
Oh, great to see you.
All right. Okay, the SustainaClaus and the Sustainees are here in at Speaker's Corner. Actually, Speaker's Corner is over there. We're in the field next to it. But there has just been a training, non-violent demonstration training, and well, people are heading off, and we're here though. But Roger the Reality Rooster, LCP Low Carbon Panda, we are back from 2019. Now it's 2022, had a little bit of a hiatus there. You know, this little thing called a pandemic. Not real, but anyway, there you go. And, but we're not taking this shit anymore. One of them, the game, I used to think, I didn't think, you know, when I didn't even do
Yeah, we'll find something.
As you're just moving, may I have a selfie with the Sustainees, Roger the Reality Rooster, LCP, the Low Carbon Panda, and the doctors protesting for... Would you mind? Okay, so can we face the sun a little bit? There we go. You don't have to face directly into it. You can't see it. Come on over.
Sit down! Sit down! Democracy, please! Pass it down! Pass!
We're gonna sit down, everyone! Alright, come to the seat! You're gonna be here a while!
Can I have the microphone?
Thank you!
SustainaClaus, welcome him. Woohoo! Hey, everybody. Extinction! Rebellion! It's so fantastic to be back here. This is version 2. 2019 was the basic spring revolution and rebellion, and it was really impressive, and I think this is even more impressive. I want to take just a moment to invite you to Conscience Land. This is Roger the Reality Rooster. Buck, 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 wake up to the reality. Right? You've seen him with Greta Thunberg, actually. She made a little video with Wake Up to Reality. And this is LCP, Wednesday the Low Carbon Panda. Right? The lifestyle of health, happiness, and sustainability. So, of course, they're only little silly little toys, but they do represent an idea that we have to wake up, which is exactly what you're doing. You're helping the world wake up. And we have to plan. We have to build the lifestyle of health, happiness, and sustainability. So in order to do that, SustainaClaus has come back to London, and SustainaClaus wants to, first of all, read the Declaration of Interdependence. Okay, this is our, not independence, we are interdependent. So the Conscience Land Declaration of Interdependence says, grow up. I think that's what we just passed by BP. BP and the other oil companies have to grow up and take responsibility. They have to shut themselves down, or at least reduce very drastically their production, and we have to wean ourselves off oil. Do we agree? Yeah. So that's grow up. The next one is take ISR, individual social responsibility. ISR. ISR. Share that with me. Individual. Social. Responsibility. This is what you're doing. You're taking individual social responsibility and showing your neighbors who may not have shown up, but they know they're not citizens of Conscience Land, which I'll get to in just a second. The next one is help others. Clearly, that's what we're doing. This is what we need to do. It doesn't matter what skin color you have or religion you follow. We have to help others, and LOVE. You see the LOVE there? What does that stand for? Well, it says love, but it stands for lifestyle of voluntary effort. Lifestyle of voluntary effort, and that is love. That is love. Because looking after people, you could be paid to do it. It's voluntary. It's not volunteer necessarily. But we need to do our lives voluntarily. The crap jobs that these people have in the finance industry and the oil industry and so on, which are fake. They don't produce anything. They just produce fantasy. We have to help them come back to reality with Roger the Reality Rooster. And the last one is stop the stupidity. And I think you could agree, we see a lot of stupidity around us. Not us, hopefully, but we see a lot of stupidity. So, last thing. I would like to ask all people here to become, you already are citizens of Conscience Land, but let's make it official. The number one question, and I'd appreciate it if you cheer out the answer. Number one question is, do you have a conscience? Put your hand up. Do you have a conscience? Yes. Do you act on your conscience? Yes. That's what we're doing here. We're acting on our conscience. And do you serve your community? Yes, evidently you're here. You're serving your community. Okay, so those are the three criteria. So Roger and LCP, bingo bongo. You are now official citizens of Conscience Land. However, I have something else. You have duties now that you're citizens of Conscience Land. The duties are, number one, do no harm. Can you agree to that? Say it with me. Do no harm. Number two, do not fear. Do not fear. Okay? Don't use the police, the government, or so. Do not fear them. We are the people. And the last one, leave it better than you found it. Whatever it is, your relationships, the place you are, your camping spot, leave it better than you found it. Thank you, everyone. Have a fantastic rebellion for the next 10 days. We are all part of the solution. Welcome to Conscience Land.
No worries. I still want to call him Conscious Daddy, but that's just me.